I've got some news. I'm rebranding the podcast. It's changing from the Good People Effect to Today Dreamer. And all my content, whether it's on YouTube or through the podcast, or even the podcast episodes on YouTube, everything's going to be focused on helping you develop your own sense of inner clarity, your own sense of focus, and helping you take meaningful action. So I'm going to be hopefully helping you build up this toolkit of practices where you can, go into this or dip into this toolkit when you're, at a point of struggle in your life, when you're feeling a little bit lost or confused, or even if you just want a little bit more stillness and inner clarity so that you can recalibrate your action in life. So that's what this is going to be all about. I've started interviewing people. I've had some wonderful conversations, and I'm excited to share these with you both through video format and, if you're listening on the podcast, they'll be available as well. Everything's going to be called Today Dreamer. I went on this trip about 2 years ago, sold almost all my things, and I traveled to over 10 countries, spending, traveling slowly, a couple of months in every country. I met a lot of people and I had a lot of interesting conversations and experiences that have really changed the way I look at, the world and how I look at my life and my role within it. So I feel like this is, my natural calling, and I really want to be creating content to help you guys sincerely and genuinely from my heart. So if that's something that you might be into, then feel free to subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned to the content to come. Leaving was there was fear of uncertainty. I felt like it was quite risky at the time. I didn't really know how things would end up. And even now, after I've come back, even though I've learned so many lessons, I'm still trying to integrate a lot of them in my life. So I'll be talking about my own experiences as well as the experiences of other humans. And hopefully we can help you get to a point where you're moving towards something meaningful and you're doing it with a sense of focus and clarity. Because I've noticed that moving without, really knowing where we're going and just going for it is great in one sense, as the path kind of unfolds in front of us as we move, and we shouldn't get too worried. But if we have no idea which direction we're heading in, we can easily get lost. Whereas if we focus too much, inwardly, and we're just trying to figure out, ourselves completely without then taking the corresponding action to integrate the lessons or the insights that we've discovered into our lives, then that can also leave us, kind of feeling a bit unfulfilled, or it could generate a sense of, passivity by not taking the relevant action or not following our true calling. So this podcast and YouTube channel and all this content is going to be kind of trying to balance the two, trying to find the position between stillness and movement, the position between, delving into your own inner insights and then taking some action towards the meaningful, whatever that might mean to you. So stay tuned for the content to come. This is just a little announcement just to say, get ready, because there's plenty to come. I've been filming, I've been having conversations, and I've been putting some stuff together that I can't wait to share with you guys. If you haven't already, please subscribe, tell some friends about it if it feels right. And yeah, stay tuned and thank you for your time.